So how have I been boosting my natural testosterone? Sometime this year around in March I got my blood work done and I came back at 116 nanograms a deciliter. Ever since then I've been trying to naturally boost my natural testosterone production, and I just got my blood work done recently and now I'm at 307 nanograms a deciliter. So slowly but surely I'm able to boost my testosterone production. So in this video I'm going to be going over what I'm doing to help with my natural testosterone production. Having low testosterone is going to affect your ability to gain muscle, and it's going to affect your ability to recover, and it's going to affect your joint and ligament recovery and strength. So if you're getting injured a lot or you're hitting insanely bad plateaus when you're lifting, those could be signs of having low testosterone. You could be drinking a gallon of water a day with creatine monohydrate. You could be tracking your macros. You could be at a 300 calorie surplus. You could be getting 8 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. Your sleep could be absolutely amazing. You could be taking supplements. You could be deloading once every 3 months. You could be doing all the right things to gain muscle, but you'd still be hitting these massive plateaus and your strength isn't gaining at all. That's one of the symptoms to having low testosterone. I was experiencing those, and that's what pushed me to get my blood work done and me figuring out that my levels were low. If you think you have low testosterone, go see your doctor and just try to get your blood work done so you can look at your testosterone levels. I've been doing a lot of things to help with my testosterone. I've been doing really small things and I've been doing really big things. In this video I'm going to be going over the biggest things that I think have put an effect on my testosterone. The first one is going to be this crazy concoction that I've been drinking. It's got apple cider vinegar in it. It's got beetroot powder in it. It's got lemon juice in it. It's got ground ginger in it. And then you just shake up the whole thing, and then you take a small sip of it every single day. It tastes really bad, but it really helps. It really helps with your nitric oxide when you're sleeping. Your body produces nitric oxide when you sleep, so that's what helps with your nitric oxide is the ground ginger, the apple cider vinegar, and the beetroot powder. All help with the nitric oxide when you're sleeping. The nitric oxide is basically what gets you wood when you're sleeping. Now the next big thing that I've been doing to help out with my natural testosterone production is I've been avoiding plastic containers. Even though those containers are BPA free, when you microwave those containers or even throw them in the dishwasher, the heat from the microwave and from the dishwasher is still going to melt the microplastics in it. Even though it's BPA free, even though it's a hard plastic, it's still kind of getting melted. And if you're microwaving that, it can melt and then just travel right into your food. So that's going to put an effect on your testosterone. That's going to put an effect on your endocrine system. That's going to be a huge endocrine disruptor if you're eating out of plastic containers. Especially if you're eating 5 meals a day that are all put into containers. If you're microwaving 5 meals a day and you're eating out of those, that's 5 times you're consuming microplastics. And on top of that, you're also taking a bunch of shampoos and you're using a bunch of toothpaste that all contain fluoride and other endocrine disruptors. And if you're drinking out of plastic water bottles, that's also a huge no-no. Those plastic water bottles, those aren't BPA free. Those are soft plastics. And when you're drinking out of those water bottles, even if you're refrigerating them, there's still a slight opportunity that those plastics can be melting even before you get the water bottle, because when they ship those water bottles, they let them sit outside in the sun. So the sun is beaming down on the plastic and it's melting the plastic, causing it to go into the water bottle, and then you're just drinking up all the microplastics that are in that water bottle. So stay away from plastic containers and stay away from plastic water bottles. Even if it says BPA free on it, that's not going to stop you from consuming microplastics. And then you can also do little things too. You can even avoid using the plastic bags. So instead of using plastic containers and plastic bags, you can use glass containers. You can get these on Amazon they're a pretty expensive price, but they're going to last you a lifetime. Those plastic containers, those are probably not going to last you a lifetime like these glass containers are going to. Or you can go online, you can get stainless steel containers. I don't know if you can microwave those. I don't have the stainless steel containers, but those ones are allegedly more healthy than the glass containers because the glass containers still contain the plastic lid. So eat out of those glass containers. You can find them at Target or you can just get them on Amazon. I think the Amazon version is cheaper. You can get all different types of glass containers as well. You don't just need to get like a small little 16-ounce container. There's plenty to choose from. Just make sure that you don't drop them and you'll be all right with those glass containers. You won't be getting any microplastics from those glass containers. Now the next thing that I've been doing is a lot of people are vitamin deficient in a lot of things, and one of those things is vitamin D. So I've been mega dosing on vitamin D for the past 3 months now. Get the brand Carlson Labs, get 10,000 IUs, take 2 of them a day, so take 20,000 IUs of vitamin D3. Do that for 1 month and then get your blood work done. Get your blood work done to test your vitamin D levels. You can get your blood work done for testosterone, you can get your blood work done for a vitamin D test. So make sure you get the one for vitamin D because that's what you're testing. Because you're mega dosing on vitamin D. 2,000 IUs could be too much for your body, especially if you're already getting sun. So take the 20,000 IUs and then make sure that you get your blood work done to check and make sure that you're at a healthy level. I was getting an hour of sun a day already on top of taking 20,000 IUs, so my levels were a little bit too high. I was at 102 nanograms a deciliter. You want to be at 80 to 100, so I had to lower my dosage by like 200 or 2,000 IUs. So now in the summertime, I'm currently taking 18,000 IUs of vitamin D3. If you're in the eastern zone or any zone where you get snow, winter, or it gets colder and you get less sun, you might be eligible to dosing a little higher around the fall and the winter time because you're not going to be getting that much sun. The winter time is when a lot of people tend to become deficient in vitamin D. So you can get your blood work done like 1 month into the winter and then 1 month into the summer because your dosage can be different. And make sure that you're taking vitamin K for this as well to help regulate, so it's harder for you to get vitamin D toxicity. And of course, try to get some sun. If you don't want to try the vitamin D3 megadose, you can just stay in the sun as long as you can. Technically, I would choose staying in the sun more than just taking the supplement. With my life and what I'm doing, I only have enough time to be in the sun for about 30 minutes to an hour a day. If you can stay in the sun a lot longer, then go ahead and do that. Don't use sunscreen either. Those are endocrine disruptors. If you really want to use some kind of sunscreen, use like aloe. You can take the 20,000 IUs every single day.